Good afternoon, welcome to SFC Play. My name's Daniel Brace and we have a lot of content coming for you this season. But first we have to start off with the legend who has returned, Özcan Melkemichel. Welcome.
Thank you
Good
very
to
much.
see you.
Thank you. Same.
It was 10 years since you made your last appearance at Syrianska. Since then you've been on a magical journey, starting off with AFC Eskilstuna, taking them from the third league all the way up to Allsvenska, and then of course winning the Svenska Cup with you Gordons.
Yeah.
So now you're back here with the red and yellow. It's so exciting for us, but of course, how does it feel for you?
It feels great. First of all, I'm very happy to be back in the club that I love and that I'm raised in. So for me, it's fantastic to come back and to give the club, the members, the supporters, something back what the club gave me in many ways. So I have to give back now.
I was going to ask, is that what's made you return this year?
Yes, part of it, and then also that I want to rebuild the club, or we want to rebuild the club and to do it in a proper way. And also that to put very much effort on the youth teams. I think that the youth teams have been a little bit outside the plan of the club.
Okay.
So we want to put much effort on them, to give them the best in every aspect. To give them an organization that is built up in like an academy. That we will have academy chef of academy, then we have the coordinators, and then we have the coaches, and then we are building a manual for them to there we can give them the education that is needed from each age. In a way that from this age they have to do this and that in training, and they have to it's not always easy to find my English words, but I will try, so sorry for everyone, but I will try to do it in the best way, but to give them an education plan. Not only for football, also as a human beings with our values, the club's values, and to make them good people in our society also.
Very, very important, of course. There is the skill of having football, but there's also the personal skill. You're going to have to kind of be a team player. You're going to have to learn, discipline and listen to the management.
Exactly.
Youth supported youth teams are massive for the supporters as well in Södertälje. So, is it only that your visions for the youth academy, or would you?
No, we want to give them the best for one reason. I talked about this as a social project, but also to give them the education that can make them the best of themselves and to produce players from our youth team up to the A team. This is our aim, and to succeed with that, because in my opinion, without a good youth academy, you cannot also bring good players up to the A team.
True.
And that is a way of success that everyone knows, and to do that we need to give them the proper education, and that's our aim.
So stepping away from the youth, and that fantastic, a lot of information when it comes to the youth team there. You've come in, brand new board, brand new kind of club structure for Syrianska. What's your short-term versus the long-term goals for Syrianska?
Short-term, as I said, the youth teams, and also the brand of Syrianska FC. We have to strengthen it up. So we are a player in our community to take responsibility in every aspect of it, and the brand is very important for us, and to so that we among all the Sweden can be like that they talk with us with respect, as it is not now, because also it is important to build up the structure of the club, and when I say the structure, it's all the club, to make it in a good way. Now we have a new board, and it's a board that we believe in very much, and they are coming already with very good ideas.
Nice.
How we will do the club, how we will re-instruct the club.
So a lot of meetings for you.
Yeah, many meetings for me and for everyone involved. So there is many new things, and we will present this in a short period that we will go out to our members and the society to talk to them what we want to do with the club in short term and also in long term. Our long term is like, of course, to shortly also to win this league.
Yeah.
Because I think Syrianska is too big to be in second or fourth tier in Sweden.
Yeah.
We are better than that. We deserve better. Of course, we can say it, but we have to work for it also, and we will do that. That will be our short term when it comes to the A team. And in long term, we want to be established as an elite club. That means if we go to Superettan in 4 or 5 years, this will be a goal for us. And I think there we can establish and rebuild, and then future will say what we will do next step.
Perfect. You're just the man for it then?
I hope so. I have done it before, and we have much experience from the time that we did it. Of course, it's always very difficult. It's many, how is it called? Steps for us to go, and we will for sure have some problems sometime, but every problem is to solve, and we are ready to do that, and we are ready to work hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, in terms, yes, the plans for this season is obviously to go up.
Yes.
So, you kind of touched on it a little bit, changing the brand of Syrianska. How important is that for you, and how important is it for Södertälje, for example?
I think it's very important, it's crucial, I would say, because many of our sponsors, they dropped of some reasons. You see that we don't have the crowds that we had before, and from different reasons, and we have to work with it so we can be proud of our brand again.
Yeah.
That's very important for us.
So what can the audience expect for 2023? I mean, in terms of the first team, for example, do we have many of the old faces coming back from last season, or are we going shopping?
No, I think that we want to keep the structure of the team from the last year, the how is it called in English, ryggraden, the main players that
the foundation,
played, the foundation of the team, and then to rebuild with players that we can that can make the difference to take the step up.
Yeah.
And we already work with this, and we have a couple of players that we are speaking with, and we have also a couple of players that are here in trial. Our aim is to keep the foundation and to build up. What we can expect, or the spectators can expect from us, is that we will have a team that will work very hard. When they have the Syrianska shirt on them, they have to know what it means.
Yeah.
It means a lot of, it means a lot for the people, and also not only here in Sweden, really, it is abroad also.
Hence why we do these interviews in English as well.
And that's very important, and when it comes to football, we will play a football that also attracts people to come to Arena again, and hopefully we will be a winning team.
Fantastic, thank you so much. So,
Thank you.
last but not least, what do you have to say to the red and yellow supporters?
To come and support Syrianska as it was last year, they did it very well. I think that we can expect more crowd, and that they will be bigger and bigger, and in a way that we can go in and be proud of our audience also, and the spectators. That will be important, and we will give everything. I hope they will give everything for us.
100%, yeah. Thank you for the interview. Really appreciate it. Won't be the last time that we speak.
No.
Let's have another one in the middle of the season.
Yeah, no problem.
Sounds
Whenever
good.
you want, and thank you also for your job. Really we appreciate it. And also, what is important is that we are making everything together. all the club together, all the people together, all the one who loves Syrianska, that if we are together, no one can stop us.
So guys, there you have it. Thank you so much, Özcan, for the interview. If you want to see more content like this, make sure that you like, subscribe, and take a look at all our social medias. Until then, guys, I've been Daniel Brace. Forza Sirioyo.